University Challenge. Asking the questions, Jeremy Paxman.
Hello. Like a disobliging lobster pot, once in, it's hard to escape, the quarter-final stage of this competition continues tonight. Two Cambridge colleges, Trinity and Corpus Christi, and Durham University, have all secured the first of the two wins they'll need to claw their way into the semis. Now, the team from the Courtauld Institute of Art arrived here by beating LSE in round one and the University of Glasgow in round two, accumulating 325 points from those two wins. They've also proved that a team from a specialist institution with no science faculty pursuing some niche, perhaps very niche areas of study can still do well in this competition. With an average age of 21, let's meet the Courtauld team for the third time.
Hi, I'm Ash Silver. I'm from North London and I'm studying for a BA in the History of Art.
Hello, I'm Morgan Haig from Cardiff in Wales and I'm studying for a degree in the History of Art.
Their captain?
Hi, I'm Harry from Winchcombe in Gloucestershire and I'm studying for a PhD on Byzantine Eucharistic objects.
Hello, I'm Nancy Colland. I'm from Blackpool and I study History of Art.
Once again, taking time away from building the Death Star, the team from Imperial College London have already beaten two Oxford colleges, Brasenose and St John's, in their previous appearances, giving themselves an accumulated score of 510 points. They too haven't suffered from being a specialist institution. With an average age of 23, let's say hello to the Imperial team for the third time.
Hi, I'm Richard Brooks. I'm from Stockton-on-Tees and I study mechanical engineering.
I'm Brandon, out of Jamaica, Queens, and I study computing.
This is their captain.
Hi, I'm Caleb. I'm from Lewisham in London, and I'm studying for an MRes in Controlled Quantum Dynamics.
Hi, I'm Connor. I'm from Dublin, and I'm doing a PhD in computer science.
OK, you all know the rules, so let's just get on with it. Fingers on buzzers. Here's your first starter for 10. What adjective precedes worm, oleander, noise and teeth?
Courtauld Silver.
Earth?
No, you're going to lose 5 points, I'm afraid. Anyone want to buzz from Imperial? You can hear the rest of it in the titles of novels by Bram Stoker, Janet Fitch, Don DeLillo and Zadie Smith.
Imperial Brandon.
White.
White is correct, yes. Your bonuses are on pairs of foodstuffs whose common names begin with the same four letters. In each case, give both names from the descriptions. Firstly, a large tropical fruit of the bromeliad family and the edible seeds of various species of conifer used to make pesto.
So, pine nuts and pineapple. Pesto is made from pine nuts.
Yeah. OK. Pine nuts and pineapple?
Correct. Secondly, two fruits, Citrus maxima, similar in appearance to a large grapefruit, and a member of the genus Punica, whose common name comes from the Latin for seeded apple.
Pomegranate and pomelo.
Yeah. Pomelo and pomegranate?
Correct. And finally, the national fruit of India and a variety of Beta vulgaris, also known as the field beet or fodder beet.
I don't know about the monge too.
No, I like it.
Mango and monge too?
No, it's mango and mangelwurzel. Or mangold. 10 points for this. Which major city connects the treaties that concluded the 7 Years' War between Britain and
Imperial
France?
Brandon.
Paris.
Paris is correct. 3 bonuses on physics this time. It was almost as incredible as if you'd fired a 15-inch shell at a piece of tissue paper and it came back and hit you. Those words refer to the scattering experiment of 1909, often named after which Nobel laureate?
Rutherford?
Correct. In the test, the nuclei in a thin foil of gold deflected alpha particles. To the nearest multiple of 10, how many times heavier than an alpha particle is a gold nucleus?
A gold nucleus, so it's 79, so times 2, and then it's 4.
That's 4 for them.
Okay. About, about 4. Say 40.
40?
It's 50. It's 49, in fact. The experiment led to the overthrow in 1911 of which model of the atom proposed in the previous decade by J.J. Thomson, with a name that suggests a seasonal food?
Plum pudding.
Correct. 10 points for this. White robed and skyclad are the two major schools of which world religion that advocates...
Imperial McNeil.
Jainism.
Jainism is correct, yes. These bonuses are on the decorative arts. Born in 1922, the US artist Harvey Littleton is particularly known for his work in what medium? Examples include his 1976 Amber Crested Form and Amber Twist, both now held by the New York Metropolitan Museum.
I'm about to get a New York question wrong in front of Dame Judi Dench, who watches the show religiously. Let's try. I mean, it could be like furniture or something. Yeah, try.
Furniture?
No, it's glass. The 17th century Englishman George Ravenscroft pioneered the technique of adding the oxide of which metal to the mixture used in glass production to improve weight and durability.
This could be a few things. Try it.
We have like titanium oxide in paints.
Yeah, so try that. This is a disaster.
Titanium oxide?
No, it's lead. And finally, the glass known as Favriel was a creation of which US designer born in 1848 and associated with the Art Nouveau style?
An American Art Nouveau? Yeah, try it. That's bad. Yeah, push it.
Tiffany?
Tiffany is correct, yes. 10 points for this. Answer promptly. What is the value of the definite integral with respect to x calculated between the limits 1 and 2 of the function 3x squared?
Courtauld prawns.
6.
Anyone like to buzz from Imperial?
Imperial McNeil.
7.
7 is correct. Your bonuses are on the novelist J.L. Carr's Dictionary of English Kings, Consorts, Pretenders, Usurpers, Unnatural Claimants and Royal Athelings. Name each king from Carr's description. All three have the same regnal name. Firstly, so virile that he holds the royal record for propagation. 24 undisputed offspring. Even so, after the wreck of the White Ship, his sole legal heir was a daughter.
Oh. That could be Henry I, right? Because then Matilda. Yeah. I mean, that's wrong. I mean, no, because that wasn't like an heir. No.
What about Queen Anne?
So.
Do they have to have
No.
the same regnal name?
At Mary II, they were sisters.
They have to have the same regnal name as well.
Yeah. So what was it? Yeah, try Henry I. Yeah, try that.
Henry I?
Correct. Partly buried in a gold cup at Westminster, he enlarged the prosperity of barristers by abolishing trial by fire and water.
I would guess Henry III here, but I don't.
Henry III?
Correct. This cheerful faced but unamiable miser, employing Morton's fork, left £2 million.
Oh, that was it. Five?
Henry V?
No, it's Henry VII. We're going to take a picture around. For your picture starter, you'll see a map with a peninsula circled in red. For 10 points, please give me the name of the peninsula.
Imperial Brandon.
The Korean Peninsula?
Correct. Sorry, it's so easy for you.
No, we've been through this. Fine.
The Korean Peninsula was divided in 1945 along the 38th parallel. For your bonuses, 3 more borders between nations or subnational entities, all defined by lines of latitude or longitude. In each case, I need the latitude or longitude of the border in degrees north, south, east or west. As a kindness to you, all answers are multiples of 10 degrees. Firstly, the highlighted border between various subnational entities here.
Oh, that's the 49th. So this could be I was gonna say 60. Yeah, that's like north and south. Because it's right above Manitoba. I would say 60 here. 60 north.
60 degrees north.
Correct, yes. Secondly, the highlighted section of a border between 2 nations.
Ooh, this is.
That's like West Africa.
That's
right?
West Africa. Yeah, and it's gonna be.
It's
It's
gotta
gonna be
like
10
10, yeah.
north. Yeah, that's right.
10 north.
10 degrees north is correct. And finally, the highlighted section of a border between 2 states. The answer is a multiple of 20 degrees.
Oh, this is that?
No, is this not Texas? Is this Texas?
It's Texas and Oklahoma. Yeah, but I think it might be 60. No, I'm thinking of west. Not bad. Because it goes to 180. try 70 or 80. Do you have
It's
20?
multiple.
Oh, sorry. So then try 80.
80?
I think that's wrong though.
80 west.
No, it's 100 degrees west. It is between Texas and Oklahoma. Well done. 10 points for this. Gambling, child snatching, obsessive envy, delusions of military command and kleptomania are among the supposed forms of insanity depicted in a series of portraits by which French artist? A leading exponent of romantic painting.
Courtauld Haig.
Jericho.
Jericho is correct, yes. You'd be in trouble if you got that wrong. Here are your bonuses. They're on gender and science fiction. The Gethenians do not see one another as men or women. This is almost impossible for our imaginations to accept. Those words appear in which 1969 novel by Ursula Le Guin?
The Wizard of Earthsea?
No, it's The Left Hand of Darkness. Which utopian novel by Marge Piercy explores the contrasting lives of Connie, an abused woman in the 1970s, and Luciente, an androgynous time traveller from a post-gender future?
Any ideas?
Not strong in sci-fi.
I think we're going to have to pass.
It's Woman on the Edge of Time. And finally, which British author wrote a number of works set in a civilization called the Culture, whose technological advances include the ability to change sex easily, reversibly, and recreationally?
British author. Neil Gaiman. No, J.G. Ballard, but it's not.
No, I have no clue.
Neil Gaiman?
No, it's Ian M. Banks. 10 points for this. The name of which body of water precedes the word monster in the nickname of the Ekranoplan, a Soviet experimental ground effect vehicle developed in the 1960s and tested off the Dagestan coast?
Imperial Brooks.
Caspian Sea.
Caspian Sea monster is correct. Right, you consider bonuses now on a Greek sculptor. Which Greek artist of the 5th century BCE was famed for his statues of Athena on the Acropolis and his work on the Parthenon? Plutarch wrote that through the friendship of Pericles, he had the direction of everything and all the artists received his orders.
Is that not Phidias? Yeah.
Nominate Brandon.
Phidias?
Phidias is correct. Phidias's other major work was a colossal seated sculpture of which god for the temple dedicated to him at Olympia?
Zeus.
Correct. Both Phidias's Zeus and his large ivory and gold statue of Athena for the Parthenon held in their right hands small statues of which personification of victory?
Nike. Nike.
Correct. 10 points for this. Which essential ingredient of curry powder is known in Hindi as jeera? Yellowish brown and oval shaped, with distinctive ridges, it comprises dried fruits commonly known as seeds that may be dry fried or ground into powder.
Imperial Brooks.
Cumin.
Cumin is correct. These bonuses are on 20th century Nobel Prize nominees. Nominated numerous times, which US chemist is particularly known for the electron pair model of the covalent bond, electron dot diagrams, and the electron pair theory of acids and bases?
Lewis. Yeah, right? In it, right? Because Lewis Bronsted and then Lewis Dot, yeah.
Okay. Lewis.
Lewis is correct. Gilbert N. Lewis, yes. The US physicians Gladys and George Dick were nominated for their work on which infectious disease caused by Streptococcus pyogenes?
I don't have this. You have anything?
I'm not going to remember.
If it's from a streptococcus. Yeah. Try mono. It's not that. But...
Mono.
No, it's scarlet fever. Also nominated numerous times, the French biologist Gaston Ramon in 1923 developed a vaccine against which acute infectious disease, then a leading cause of death?
Acute infectious. And he called a science specialist.
What was the name again?
Ramon. Yeah.
I don't know. What was it?
No, but that was South.
You better give me an answer, I think.
I don't know.
Mumps.
No, it's diphtheria. We're going to take a music round now. For your music starter, you'll hear a style of music which has been listed by UNESCO as part of the intangible cultural heritage of a particular country or region? 10 points if you can tell me the particular style of music exemplified by what you hear.
Imperial Brandon.
Mariachi.
Mariachi is correct, yes. So we follow on from mariachi music with 3 more examples of styles of music that have been listed as part of the intangible cultural heritage of Latin American countries. Name the style of music in each case. Firstly.
Just like mandolin. Is it? Oh, I was gonna say like flamenco. Like, aren't those the castanets? Like, or am I just way off?
It says Latin American.
Latin American. I will concede to you. Remember, I'm not the.
Or tango. Tango?
Is it?
Tango?
You try tango.
Is tango? Tango? Argentine tango.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's Argentine. Yeah, try tango.
Should I say Argentine tango?
Yeah, sure.
Argentine tango.
You don't dance, do you? No, that's a rumba. Secondly.
Oh, this is like. Is this merengue? Is this like Dominican Republic? Try merengue. But skip this second. I mean, I feel stupid if this is just like salsa, but like I don't think that's just one country.
Merengue.
It is merengue from the Dominican Republic. And finally.
I feel like we should have known tango when it came, like, whatever.
Tango.
Tango is correct, yes. Well done. 10 points for this. Initiated through an extrinsic or intrinsic pathway resulting in the production of factor X, which biological process involves the cleavage of prothrombin to thrombin? This in turn catalyzes the conversion of soluble fibrinogen to insoluble fibrin.
Imperial Rich.
Clotting.
Clotting is correct, or coagulation, yes. You get 3 bonuses this time on artistic depictions of scientific activities. Firstly, which English artist's paintings include a work of 1771 entitled The Alchemist's Discovery of Phosphorus, in which the subject's face is illuminated by the contents of a glass vessel?
If that's what you have.
Nominate McNeil.
Joseph Wright of Derby.
Correct, Joseph Wright of Derby, yes. And secondly, a work by the Scottish painter Alexander Blakely shows which prominent scientist speaking to the audience of the Christmas lectures of 1855?
Yeah, probably. I think so.
Faraday. Faraday.
Faraday is correct. Depicting the subject carrying out a surgical procedure in front of an amphitheatre of medical students, the Agnew Clinic is a work of 1889 by which US realist artist?
Nominate Brandon.
Eakins.
Correct, yes. 10 points for this. Listen to the statement and give your answer in kilometres. Ordnance Survey Land Ranger maps, the ones with the pink covers they are, have a scale of 1 to 50,000. 10 centimetres on the map represents how many kilometres on the ground?
Courtauld College.
1,000.
Imperial Brandon.
5.
5 is correct, yes. Not going exploring with you, Miss Collins. Right, your bonuses this time are on a region of the electromagnetic spectrum, Imperial. In the 1910s, 3 Nobel Prizes in physics were awarded for experimental work using what particular form of electromagnetic radiation?
X-rays.
X-rays.
X-rays is correct. Secondly, for a typical X-ray with wavelength 1 angstrom, what is the energy of a single X-ray photon? Give your answer in electron volts, please.
10 to the minus 10.
Yeah. 10 to the minus 10. What now?
Is
an angstrom.
and
Oh,
so
this is like the wavelength
HC
thing. Yeah, I don't want to do math.
What's H times C roughly?
Huh? That's too much math right now.
pass.
Just say 10.
You're saying 10, are
Yeah.
you? No, it's 10 to the power 4, in other words, 10,000 electron volts. What German term denotes the so-called braking radiation given off by electrons as they interact with a metal target in an X-ray generator?
Bremsstrahlung.
Correct. Right, we're going to take another picture round now. For your picture starter, you'll see a still from a film. 10 points if you can give me the film's title.
Courtauld College.
The Bicycle Thieves.
Correct. That still from The Bicycle Thieves showed the lead actor Lamberto Maggiorani, who was a factory worker when cast. For your bonuses, you're going to see 3 more stills from films that make notable use of non-professional actors. 5 points for each film you can name. Firstly, this 2017 film.
Oh, that's
The Florida Project.
The Florida Project.
Correct. Secondly, this 2002 film.
Is that City of God? Yeah.
it is. City of God.
It is City of God. And finally, this 2006 film.
Oh, this is England. This is England.
This is England, correct. Well done. Right, 10 points for this. Born in the East Midlands in 1661, which architect assisted Sir John Vanbrugh during his work on Castle Howard and Blenheim Palace?
Courtauld Hague.
Hawksmoor.
Hawksmoor is correct, yes. 3 questions on historical films for your bonuses. In 1968, Katharine Hepburn won an Academy Award for her role as Eleanor of Aquitaine in which film?
The Lion in Winter, yeah.
The Lion in Winter.
Correct. In 1969, Genevieve Bujold was nominated for the Best Actress Academy Award for her role as a 16th century Queen Consort of England in which film?
A Man for a Season.
I have no idea.
I don't know. No. A Man for All Seasons.
No, it was Anne of the Thousand Days. In 1998, Judi Dench won the Best Supporting Actress Award for her portrayal of a Tudor
Shakespeare
monarch
in
in
Love.
which film? Correct. 10 points for this. Born in 1743, the Italian composer Luigi Boccherini was highly regarded as a performer on which stringed instrument, for which he wrote several concertos, notably...
Courtauld Hague.
Mandolin.
No, you lose 5 points, notably the number 9 in B-flat.
Imperial Brooks.
Cello.
Cello is correct, yes. You get bonuses on trees. Derived from the German for to bend, what word with variant spellings refers to pliant branches and appears in the common names of species of elm and hazel?
German. Yeah, don't you speak German? We lost each other. Oh, you do it. Bend. Das Bend.
Weeping.
All right, yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
Weeping.
No, it's which. Black and white are British species of what tree? Its name refers to the fact that it was often planted around public meeting places in Roman times.
Is there like a forum tree or something? He said, it's probably got a clue. If it's not like forum something, just move on. Like,
Come on.
You.
That's poplar. And finally, which tree has species including the deciduous common or English and the evergreen home?
oak.
Yeah.
Sure.
Oak.
Correct. Right, 10 points for this. The founder of an eponymous motor museum in Somerset, which entrepreneur and publisher died in early 2019? He's perhaps best known for the large series of workshop manuals of automotive vehicles that bear his name.
Courtauld Hague.
Heinz.
Haynes, yes, Haynes or Haynes. Haynes, right, your bonuses are on the small number of pre-20th century figures who've had a separate Wikipedia page dedicated to their death. I want you to name each person from the date and place it occurred. All 3 are associated with the arts. Firstly, Vienna on March the 26th, 1827.
1827, Vienna. Could it been...
No, Mozart's in the 1790s.
So, Beethoven. Yeah, it could be Beethoven.
Beethoven.
Correct. Secondly, Baltimore on October the 7th, 1849.
American.
Was that Lincoln?
No, because
he's 60.
Washington.
Yeah.
It's not Whistler because he was in London, and that's too early.
49 in the
It's the arts, isn't it? I don't know.
No, can't.
Sorry, no.
That's Edgar Allan Poe. And finally, Auvers-sur-Oise on July the 29th, 1890.
Van Gogh.
Van Gogh is correct. 10 points for this. Mainly found in Africa, the yellow, olive, guinea, chacma and hamadryas are species of which monkey of the genus Papio?
Courtauld Hague.
Marmoset.
Anyone like to buzz from Imperial?
Imperial Brooks.
Lima.
No, they're baboons. 10 points for this. Answer as soon as your name is called. The average mass of a molecule of methane is closest to the average mass of an atom of which chemical element?
Imperial Brooks.
Oxygen.
Oxygen is correct, yes. You get 3 bonuses on conic sections. A parabola can be defined as the set of all points equidistant from a fixed line and a fixed point not on that line. What 2 terms are used for this line and this point?
Focus and directrix.
Correct. Apollonius of Perga is credited with identifying the double-branched nature of which conic section? Examples include the path of the tip of the shadow of a sundial.
That's what I thought. Yeah, double section.
Hyperbola.
Correct. Which conic section is given by the intersection of a cone with a plane oriented at right angles to the cone's axis?
Circle. It's a circle. Right?
Circle.
Circle is correct. 10 points for this. In which present-day country is the Drei Kaiser Eck, or the Three Emperors Corner? Until 1918, it was the tripoint of the German, Austrian and Russian empires.
Imperial Brooks.
Netherlands, no, Poland, Germany, and Austria.
No? Anyone like to buzz?
Courtauld Hague.
Poland?
Poland is correct, yes. So your bonuses this time, Courtauld, are on dictionaries. Which organisation issued the first volume of the 9th edition of its French dictionary in 1992? The first edition having been published in 1694.
Robert?
No, it's the Académie Française. Which lexicographer published the monumental Dictionary of the French Language from 1863?
Robert?
No, it was Littré. Who compiled the first edition of the 15-volume work known as the Grand Dictionnaire? Its shortened petit form, edited by Claude Auger, was first published in 1905.
Robert?
No, that's Larousse. And that was on the Courtauld Institute have 75 points, Imperial have 240. Courtauld, you're going to have to come back and win 2 more games in order to stay in the competition. Imperial, you've got to play one more time too, but we'll look forward to seeing you in that match. Congratulations to you. I hope you can join us next time for another quarter-final game. But until then, it's goodbye from the Courtauld Institute of Art.
Goodbye.
It's goodbye from Imperial College.
Goodbye.
Bye.
And it's goodbye from me. Goodbye.